The idea of a Toyota Baja Cute Camper van feels like a charming mash-up between city commuting efficiency and tiny adventure mobility. On paper, such a vehicle would draw inspiration from the Baja Cute, a very compact four-wheeler made by Bajaj Auto. The Cute itself is designed as a rear-engine, rear-wheel drive quadricycle, built for basic transport rather than speed or long highway drives. Assuming a camper van conversion, the most compelling feature of this vehicle would be its footprint, incredibly small, allowing for nimble navigation through city streets and very tight parking spots. The original Cute is only about 2.75 meters long. This tiny size would make it ideal for urban adventuring, where space is at a premium and drivers don't need a full-sized RV. Under the hood, or rather, at the rear, the powertrain would likely remain the same or very similar. A 216cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, producing about 9.9 kilowatts of power and 19.6 newton-meters of torque. That means performance would be modest, sufficient for city driving and gentle cruising, but not for high-speed or steep mountain passes. Top speed is limited. In its base form, the Cute is electronically limited to around 70 kilometers per hour. What makes the Cute, and thus this imagined camper version, shine is its fuel efficiency. The closed-loop FI system, combined with its tiny displacement, gives it extremely economical consumption. For a micro camper, that's a huge advantage. Lower fuel costs, lighter footprint, and minimal environmental impact compared to a traditional van. Maneuverability is another strength. With a turning radius of just 3.5 meters, this vehicle would feel much more like a small city car than even a compact van. In tight campsites or narrow rural roads, this could be a real plus. You could tuck it into small spaces or make U-turns without hassle. On the safety front, the Cute's design offers a monocoque body made from high-strength steel, along with impact-resistant plastic doors and reinforced roof structure. While not built to be a full-blown RV crash machine, it's sturdier than a three-wheeled rickshaw and provides a reasonable structure for a micro-camper. Storage would be constrained, but cleverly so. The original Cute offers around 191 liters of compartment space, spread across its front trunk, under-seat glove box, and rear. Fold the rear seats in a camper layout and you could imagine converting some of that volume into a sleeping platform or storage for camping gear. In a tiny camper conversion, space optimization would be everything. Living accommodations would necessarily be minimalistic. There wouldn't be room for a full kitchen or bathroom. Instead, a simple bench seat bed, a portable stove, and a compact storage box could be realistic. The spirit of this micro camper would be ultralight, ultramodular, more like backpacking on wheels than a full motorhome. Because of its limited weight and load capacity, payload restrictions would be a major consideration. The base Cute weighs only a few hundred kilograms, so any camper module would need to be very light. Lightweight materials, perhaps fiberglass or lightweight composites, would be essential to maintain drivability and fuel efficiency. In terms of comfort, this micro camper would lean heavily toward simplicity. Cabin insulation might be minimal, and there's probably no HVAC. Instead, passive ventilation and perhaps small fans would do the job. For weekend camping, this might be acceptable, though on cold nights or hot days it would be challenging. Range would also be limited. The original Cute's fuel tank is modest. Bajaj lists a very small usable tank capacity. That means frequent refueling on long trips unless you convert it to another powertrain, hypothetically, maybe electric in a future concept, or carry additional fuel, both of which complicate things. Maintenance and reliability for this micro camper concept would likely follow the Cute's existing strengths. Simple mechanicals, a basic engine, and parts that are relatively inexpensive for a quadricycle. Bajaj's existing support network could make servicing feasible in countries where the Cute is sold, though a camper conversion would add custom parts that might require specialist attention. From an environmental standpoint, this vehicle could be quite attractive. Its small engine, efficient fuel use, and lightweight design would yield much lower emissions than a conventional camper van. This could appeal strongly to eco-conscious buyers or city dwellers looking for micro-van life. However, the downsides are significant. The lack of power, limited speed, small fuel tank, and cramped interior could make it impractical for long-distance or remote camping. It's really a vehicle for local weekend escapes, not cross-country caravanning. There's also a question of authenticity. Since Toyota and Bajaj don't have a well-known partnership producing a Toyota Bajaj Cute, this concept remains speculative. I found no credible sources confirming that Toyota is producing a camper version of the Cute. Most references to Toyota Bajaj Cute seem to be from hypothetical or fan-made content. The Bajaj Cute is officially manufactured by Bajaj Auto. In summary, reviewing a Toyota Bajaj Cute Camper Van 2026 is partly an exercise in creative envisioning. Combining the Bajaj Cute's efficiency, tiny size, and urban agility with a minimalist camper conversion yields a quirky, charming micro RV that would be perfect for short, frugal, city-edge adventures. But as a practical, real-world camper van, it would be a niche, highly specialized vehicle, best suited for someone who values ultra-compactness, affordability, and efficiency over space, power, and traditional camper luxuries.